Today I wanted to show you my progress as far as me working with clay. As you remember in the last video, I had shown you mainly the raw versions of some other things that I have made. I have first made them with plasticine to see if I had the skills necessary to make something a little bit more solid. Plasticine never dries, and it's just good for practicing purposes because it's important to get a decent handle on working with clay before you work with something that air dries or oven baked clay. Because once the clay hardens, you're like, whatever you make is what it is, yeah. And I also made some temporary types of props for doll theater that I had no intention of keeping like forever, but that might actually end up getting destroyed in other videos, like this beefcake, which can be used in order to like show the dolls eating cake or something, silly stuff and so forth. So then, since I like little musical instruments and so forth, I decided to just make my own with clay. So this is like the plasticine version. And then this is the one that I ended up making with air dry clay. See, I like glitter a lot, as you can tell. The air dry clay that I ended up using was a little wet and it required some support. So then I ended up using straws. Straws is just regular plastic straw, which is a very light material. So then the final form is strong but also light, which is good because of the nature of the dolls and so forth. I also made tiny little swords because swords are fun. Here's a little regular sword, a rapier, or a espada ropera. Some butterfly wings that I may or may not be able to attach to the doll. We'll get to it when we get to it. So then here's one of the flutes, nice and blue. And then this is the prototype version with plasticine. Just me. See, it had already got scratched a bit, the little prototype, but see, it's air dry. It's not like it's plasticine, so it's never gonna harden. So let's just group together the prototypes with the finished version. See, and then here we have the cornet with this little raw version. I think it was called the melodica with this raw version. The electric guitar with the electric guitar version with nice little glitter colors. And silly little ocarina with the prototype version. And I think this is called, I can't remember off the top of my head, the bassoon, I think, with the finished version. Give it some nice little Christmas colors because, I made it during Christmas time and the Christmas tree was right in front of me, so like, you gotta take inspiration from wherever you get it. And then here's the last one. It's just a silly little spear, see? And then that was a piece of one of my swords that kind of fell, so then I like, let me just attach it to this thing. It'll make it look cooler. That's a good thing about acrylics. They're very good for gluing stuff together. See? Very nice and tight there. You can wiggle it around like that and it's still attached. So I hope that you find my little clay projects and so forth quite amusing. There, see, let's give it one final look. Bye bye, and God bless.